Hi there everybody, this is David, and I've just got to say, licensed game has come a long way since I was a kid. And for today's sponsored video, I've had the pleasure of playing through the pre-release of DC Dark Legion for the PC and mobile. And let me tell you, this here is the real deal. And today, I do want to tell you all about it, and I do think that that's definitely worth a sub, as I do try my hardest to reach 100,000 subscribers. And with your help, your like, and your sub, I just know that I can get there, so thank you so much for that. And now, let's get ready to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight as we all go over this killer game. If you're a fan of DC Comics and looking for a game version covering your favorite heroes and villains, then this one is the one for you. It is an official DC game, even endorsed by DC Comics as a brand new game adaptation of Scott Snyder's comic book Dark Knight's Metal series, where you don't just play as like one superhero or even only superheroes at all. In fact, DC Dark Legion lets you build up your party of over 50 original characters at launch, with more to come in the future, and they are comprised of both superheroes and supervillains to take on the global multiplayer battle against the Batman Who Laughs, as well as his Dark Legion from the multiverse. And if you haven't been keeping up with the comic books, that's okay, because this is an all-new story set in the DC universe, and you don't need to know anything else outside of the game world to understand it. And there's just a lot going on here. From the open world cities to explore, the landmarks and treasures to find, the encounters that you'll find roaming around each city, and don't forget about upgrading and building your very own Batcave, where you can sit back, relax, and get to know your heroes intimately too. Now, y'all know me, I love a good console game, and I'm constantly playing those 100-hour RPGs, but it is always good to have a side game going too. You know, something that you can pick up whenever you're doing some cardio at the gym, or whenever you're on a car road trip, or just chilling in front of the TV. And DC Dark Legion is just perfect for that. You're given the story right from the get-go, and you'll get the gist of it in the first 2 or 3 minutes. It's basically that the world is under attack by the Batman Who Laughs, so you and your superheroes and villains need to band together to stop him. And this is all kickstarted whenever you see that Catwoman has taken it upon herself to rescue civilians. But there's also a dark, evil mist permeating the land, severely weakening anybody who touches it. So you set off to the city to rescue her, and thus begins the city exploration mode. Basically, you're able to explore the city on your own, and you'll see a timeline of events at the top of the screen indicating when you will discover treasure, get into a minor skirmish, rescue NPCs, and build up your reputation, as well as gaining future rewards and getting into major encounters. The minor encounters are just kind of like killed on the spot, but the major encounters do require some planning, and this is the fun part, as you can build up your party to your heart's content. 5 characters can participate in battle, and each of them have their own specialties. Like Batman is a warrior, and he fights in the front line, absorbing and dealing devastating damage. Mara is a supporter who focuses on assisting her allies with healing and buffs. Wonder Woman is a guardian, who's basically like a tank, and she helps out with shields and defensive skills. While Green Arrow's specialty is firepower. I mean, he does shoot from a distance with his arrows. Then, there's also assassins who are out there to exploit enemy weaknesses with their swift strikes and deadly blows. But even villains get in on the fun, like the Joker is an imitator who basically focuses on debuffing the enemies, and this here is only scratching the surface of your party composition. Because in addition to that, your mythic and legendary characters have subclasses, like they might be part of the Justice League, or a Weapon Master, or even part of the Suicide Squad. And if you group those allies together, then the entire party will get buffs based upon their synergy. It's really just a wonderful system that they've put together to make you really want to explore all the various characters that the game has to offer. Combat is super quick. In fact, there's a speed up mode, and you can control it for yourself, or you can let the game take over in auto battling. But to be honest, the battling is simple enough that all you'll really be doing, if you control it, is just kind of like clicking on the character portraits for them to use their overdrives when the timer runs out. But those overdrives are pretty sweet, especially the ones that have voice acting. And I've just got to say, you can really tell that a lot of love and care went into this because of how much they respect the IP. I mean, they even got Batman's original voice actor, Roger Craig Smith, dubbing him for his overdrive. How cool is that? To counter the action of the city mode, you have your home base or your Batcave mode as well. And here, you'll be spending plenty of time seeing superheroes talk amongst themselves and getting the joy of seeing them grow, evolve, and change. You can upgrade the Batcave to your heart's desire, building medical facilities, training rooms, living rooms, drone facilities, and even vehicles, There's so much here. And as you upgrade your Batcave, more amenities will be given to you, such as added experience boosts, extra stamina and health in battle, and all sorts of other little perks and bonuses. What's really cool though is that each upgrade builds off one another. Like for example, in order to get Catwoman, you'll need to have 5 champions at level 15, 1400 reputation points, and you'll have the War Room upgraded to level 5. And once you do that, she will join your team. That is such a really cool way of getting some integral characters, and so much better than relying on something like random gacha. Then there's the upgrade system. When you're in combat, you'll grab equipment, which you can then obviously equip on your characters to power them up. And you can also level them up in your Batcave too. And as you decode cubes, you'll gain all sorts of little goodies, sometimes even unlocking entire characters themselves, but most of the time unlocking shards. And these shards are fantastic. Each character has a certain amount that they need in order to get unlocked, something small like maybe 10. And then, once you've unlocked them, you can use those same shards to evolve the character, massively powering them up and giving them new super skills too. All told, I had a blast with this neat, fun side game, where you can reunite with your DC-loving best friends and kind of hunker down in your own secret base. It's great that it's playable at any time with cross-save on your PC as well as your mobile devices, so that you can play it at home or again whenever you're away. So if you like what you see here, please just use my links below to download the game from the Apple Store, Google Play, or Windows. The links are located in the pinned comment and video description below, so do be sure to check it out, because I think that you have just as much fun as I did with this one. And if you like this video, please be sure to check out this playlist of top 10s that I have here for you, and then comment telling me what you think about the game so we can all talk and chat about it too. And as always, have a good day.